Okay, welcome back, and time for another update, this time the 1989 Batwing. And let's tell you about the trouble we've been having for the past few months. So it's kind of a chicken and the egg situation with this sort of thing, where you have to find as many reference materials as you can find and all the measurements you can find, then decide which is the most supported, and then go from there. So if we start with the Batwing, we've seen a lot of materials, but the most corroborated evidence seems to be that the actual 1-to-1 scale would have a height of 6 feet, a length of 18 feet, and a wingspan of 21 feet. So based on that, we started designing. And now looking at the design that we've done for the cockpit, that would mean the total arch length of the cockpit was only going to be 61 centimeters. So after finalizing that design, trying to fit a 6-scale figure in there was just impossible. We got to a figure that could have a maximum height of around 16 centimeters or 6.5 inches. So that was wrong. All right, so the pain that is 3D modeling is that where you could just scale up something in 2D, in 3D it's not that simple, of course. You'll have to account for different wall thicknesses, release angles, depending on what kind of reproduction method you're using. So basically that meant a lot of redesign. And this time we scaled everything based on or based around the size of the actual Hot Toys. I think it's DX09, so the Batman, right? The Batman figure, so that it would make it would fit perfectly inside the cockpit. And if you do that and then measure the arch again, you're looking at something that is slightly over a meter in length, which means that the entire thing has to scale up too. So let's go back to the original drawing then, and if we put in the arch length of a little over a meter or almost 41 inches, the total length of the vehicle would be over 1.5 meters or over 62 inches, and the wingspan will be close to 72 inches or around 180 centimeters. So this is going to be shipped in separate boxes. So the upside here, this is going to be the most epic piece. I've decided to have an actual 3D prototype made of anything you see here. So not the entire thing, because I like to think of it as a collector's collective, and I just make what you guys ask me to by popular vote. So I'm trying to save on our collective budget that is put into this. And if this looks good, if this fits, if the Batman figure fits very well, then we will go on from there and redesign the entire body, because like I said earlier in the video, that means different release angles, different wall thicknesses, different constructions, different supports, which is what has been slowing us down so far, but rather make these mistakes digitally than in real life. So I hope to have something to show in the next 2 weeks with regard to the actual physical prototype, and we will move on from there. So that's what I have for you right now, and hope you enjoyed this update again. See you next time.